What is culture? Well, culture is learned. Culture is a set of shared interpretations. These can be about beliefs, values, norms, and social practices. Just as cultures can be seen differently from other groups, the same cultures can be viewed differently from person to person. Now, we sat down with a couple of people born outside of the American culture to see how their perspectives are shaped.
My name is Tabitha Noel. I'm 21 years old. I'm from Haiti, and I've been here for 11 years. So I came here when I was 10. Coming here was important because things in Haiti were out of control around that time. So like people were dying, like going to school was crazy. So my dad needed us to come here. So when he said for us to come, it wasn't the idea of leaving friends and family behind, but it was about safety. I came here when I was in elementary school. So, there's so many views of Haitians, and even now there's still so many stereotypes when it comes to Haitians, and they smell or they can't dress. And I really do think I didn't know how to dress when I was little because it was my dad dressing me. So like my mom didn't really know where to go to get the right stuff, so she just trusted my dad. And every single day I was teased in school. And for a time I thought it was only me, and even my sister was 2 grades higher than me, was going through the same thing. In the cafeteria you're teased, you're in class you're teased, even when you're in the swimming pool you're teased. It was so much. My mom and dad helped, of course. My sister also, even though she was teased, but she's older so she took it better. But my pastor, who I met in 2006, he helped me a lot. He would give me advice on how to handle things, Of course, he's a pastor, he's not gonna say, go fight them and stand up for what you believe in. But he always told me, like, I can be quiet, but as long as I'm successful while being quiet, then that's all that matters, because those people are just in my life for a few years because I'm in school, I have to see them. But for the rest of my life, what matters is what I achieved being in this school. And that's what was important to me. And he helped me realize that it didn't matter what African Americans or whoever was in the school believed I was, but at the end of the day, it's what I believed I was that mattered. The culture is very different. Like when I came here and I came to elementary school, the way the kids spoke to their parents, because I was mostly in a African American school, and it's just the respect wasn't there. It was so many of them who would talk to their parents however they want. If they would get in trouble in school, they would just, oh, my mom this ain't gonna do anything. And the idea is when I was in school in Haiti, my teachers were allowed to do anything they wanted to do to me because my parents and my teachers were really close. So the culture is very different. The biggest surprise I encountered when I came to the US was the cold. You have to understand, Haiti is warm all year round. We used to complain about like 70-degree weather. When I came here, it was like 30 degrees. I wanted to go back home. It was horrible. It's really cold. The hardest thing to adjust to was the dancing. The American dancing, I cannot understand it. I've been here for 11 years and I cannot do, I think it's called the stinking legs. I don't know what it is. I cannot do any of that. I can dance compa, which is Haitian dance thing. Like, you dance with a partner. I can do that any day. But everything else, I would be at a regular student center party. My roommates are getting down, doing everything, and I'm just sitting there like, awkward. So I cannot I do not understand the American dancing, and it's okay. One day maybe, but it's been 11 years. I don't think that day is gonna come anytime soon.
My name's Ashka. I'm 20. I'm from India and I've lived in the US for 6 years. The biggest difference I noticed here was that people over here are like very materialistic, whereas in India it's very laid back in the sense that you work, but it's not just all about working and making money, like buying all these expensive things. It's just to survive, basically. It's not to just have a luxurious life. Whereas over here, everything is about just, I want to make a lot of money so I can have a nice car, I can have a nice phone, like stuff like that. I think because of the diversity of the people you meet over here, I have become very like tolerant and like accepting of people doing their own thing. Like in India, people are a lot more conservative and you're sheltered, and like if someone's different, you will end up judging them because you're not supposed to be different. But over here, that's definitely, like, people are a lot more accepting. Well, most people are a lot more accepting of other people. So even though a lot of people were accepting of me being from somewhere else, a lot of other people were very exclusionary in the sense that they stuck to their own group and weren't very friendly in, like, approaching me or anything. Although it was really hard making friends in high school, I did get around to making, like, a good group of friends junior year and, like, in senior year, and that opening up to those people and learning more about them and their cultures really helped me transition into college. Life here is just a lot more fast-paced, and I feel like it's very fixed and like nothing really changes day to day. But like when I was in India, obviously I was a kid, but even for my parents, like once they got off of work, like they were done with work. Like they were able to be like spontaneous and just like make little road trips or like go over to a friend's house very easily without having to think that, oh, I have work tomorrow. Like work wasn't like a negative thing. Like they enjoyed going to work. I feel like over here I always hear people complaining that, oh shit, tomorrow's Monday, I have work tomorrow, and like I don't want to go. And that's even me. I hate going to school on like Mondays, and that was not me in India. Like I loved going to school, and it was just very stress-free and not so like fixed every day. Like you could expect something new to happen every day.
Each person experiences culture differently based on how and where they were raised. The transition to living in the US can bring culture shock for those born and raised in other countries. Specifically, Hofstede's cultural dimensions plays an important role in comparing various countries with each other. We learned about power distance between generations in Haiti, where there is a distinct hierarchy between generations. In America, these boundaries are unclear. We see India represented here as a collectivist country, where everyone is connected to each other, while the US is more individualistic and distant. Moving from one country to another may be difficult because of these dimensions. We can see that transitioning between cultures can be hard at first, but it allows people to become more competent in intercultural communication.